Hey guys, it's your girl Cassandra coming at you with another video. I just have this message that's just burning in my spirit right now. And I told you guys before, like, this channel, this page, like, the purpose of it is to just encourage you in whatever it is God is calling you to do. He created all of us uniquely. He's given all of us different giftings. And we're not supposed to be these cookie cutter versions of each other. So I'm going to title this one, Be Unapologetically You. And I've noticed that recently I've had similar conversations with multiple people in my life. And it's like I feel like I'm saying the same thing to multiple people. And so that's what kind of spurred me on today to go, you know what? Just make a video. So basically, um, a few weeks ago, like you guys know, I'm on my church's prophetic team, and I was prophesying over this one girl, and the word that the Lord told me for her was, she just kind of basically, that's to sum it up, to be unapologetically who she is. And I felt like this girl was in a situation where she was kind of downplaying who she was to accommodate certain people in her circle. And the Lord was just like, girl, be free. Be exactly who I created you to be. And then recently, I was talking to my friend who is in the process of launching a new business ministry idea, and, she was showing me some of the things that she was going to be, putting out there. And I was like really hyped and really excited for her. And I'm like, this is awesome. And then fast forward a week later, she's like, well, maybe I should do this like this person does. Or maybe I should do that like that person does. And I'm like, but why? And she's like, well, that's kind of catchy, or that's kind of, and I'm like, no, back it up. When God gave you this idea, he told you what to do, right? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, we're not trying to, I don't know how to say it. We're not trying to gain a crowd, and we're not trying to be popular, and we're not trying to be fake. Be exactly who God called you to be. We're not trying to copy other people. We're just trying to do exactly what God called us to do, right? So be unapologetically you. That's not just in one area of life. That can be your business idea. That can be in dating. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how many people I talk to who are on the dating scene right now, and they feel like they have to, I don't know, hide their greatness or hide who they are uniquely. And I just feel like, but why? What's the point? I'm of the opinion, just put your whole self out there, and if this is the person that you're supposed to be with, then something about you is going to connect and resonate with them, and they'll stick around, and they'll be interested, and they'll dig a little bit deeper to find out if this is a real connection, right? Other areas, parenting. Don't even get me started on that. Your kid is your kid, and he's unique as well. You are unique. So the way you uniquely parent your unique child is going to be completely different than what other people are doing. Stop comparing yourself to what other people are doing. Ask God for strategy, and he'll show you. You know, um, New social circles that you might be involved in, whether you're going to a new church or you're in a new meetup group. Like, I hear people all the time talking about, like, well, I'm just gonna go in there and just like be the fly on the wall and kind of see, like, I don't want to rock the boat. But I'm just like, but why? Are you looking for new friends? Are you looking for new connections? Well, then they need to know who you are. Be unapologetically you. Work. I remember when I started, about 5.5 years ago, 5 years ago, I started a new position. And I mean, you guys see my personality. Like, I'm just very blunt to the point. I'm also very silly. I'm just me. And I'm okay with that. And if you guys watched any of my getting to know you videos, you know that it took years for me to just be okay with who I am and not try to conform to like what my siblings were or what my parents were. And I remember getting a word from somebody who said, like, so anyway, I'm in this job and it's a lot older people, and they're more quiet and chill, and I'm not, you know. And so when I started the job, I tried to be real quiet and chill as well. And I remember shortly after starting that job, someone actually prophesied over me, and they were like, yeah, you need to be you at your job. And I thought that was hilarious because I'd never even spoken to anybody about what was going on at work and how I was acting and all that. And so, I really feel like there is a call to be unapologetically you. The world needs you. That's why God created you. That's why he created you exactly the way he created you. You know, I also shared in one of my getting to know you videos, like that Sesame Street song. One of these things is doing their own thing. You know, three of these things are kind of the same. And it's like, that's all well and good, but God didn't put you on this earth to be a cookie cutter of anybody. Okay? And so I just want to encourage you today, like, be a voice and not an echo. Okay? Some of you are probably familiar with that quote, and right now I can't think off the top of my head, like, who came up with that. So props to whoever that was. I'll probably put some props to you down in the comments. But be unapologetically you. Be a voice and not an echo. You know, one of the things that the Lord showed me when he said jump on there and encourage them today was Romans 8:28, which is funny because this is a verse that's kind of been following me the last few weeks here. Romans 8:28, and it says, and we know that God causes everything to work together for the good of those who love God and are called according to his purposes for them. You guys, God has a purpose for you. Like, I think a lot of times as believers, we take these scriptures and we kind of like, it's like a blanket over everybody and it becomes very generic. And that's okay because the scripture is for all of us. But sometimes we got to take these scriptures and we got to drill down deeper. He says, and we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love him and have been called according to his purposes. If he's called you according to his purposes, let's take this a little bit deeper. His purposes for you. So he created you for a purpose, right? He created you for a purpose and he put you here. So he has something very unique for you to do on this earth in this time. There's a reason why you were born in the time and the era that you've been born in. There's a reason why you're in the city and the state that you live in right now. There's a reason why you're connected to some of the people you're connected right now. There is a reason that you have been gifted with the talents that you have, and he uniquely placed them in you because he wants you to be unique. He wants you to be different. He wants you to present something to the world that nobody else can. So today, the encouragement is be unapologetically you. Be a voice and not an echo. And believe me, the world needs that right now. Think about your favorite influencers. Think about your favorite preachers. Think about your favorite boss, or think about your favorite people that are around you. I think that if you look at your favorites, you're going to recognize within these people that they're different. They're not cookie cutter. They're not trying to do what everybody else is out there doing. So how much more should we learn to get completely comfortable in our own skin and just be unapologetically who God called us to be so that he can fulfill the purpose that he called us to fulfill on this earth and in this time. So you guys, hey, I don't know what it is he's calling you to do right now. For some of you, that's going to really, really resonate. There's something he's already talking to you about doing, and you're kind of like, oh, that's weird. I haven't seen that done before. That's the whole point. Be unapologetically you. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next video. Hope this encouraged you. Have a great day. And oh, happy